Thank you.
Change the colours, change the shapes. So do you want to crack in with them?
Some of the samples.
Yeah.
At some point.
It's not about helping, it's not about teaching. The key thing is about someone having interest and a passion in the arts, who would like to be in some sort of supportive role with somebody, but is going to get as much out of it as the person who maybe has a disability, who needs some support.
I mean, it offers a huge opportunity to engage in community, network, form new relationships, new partnerships. I mean, it's a very enriching experience.
And the relationship is really important, and that's one of my roles, is to actually do that, trying to match two people together and get a sense of actually what time they've got to offer to each other and what is their interest in their arts, and bring that together in a supported way. People with learning disability, people with mental health issues. It's a very broad cross-section.
I think that the Pallant Arts Scheme grew out of how to enable people to move from day centres and be sort of creative practitioners outside of being in the group and just the idea of sort of encouraging personal development. The scheme, has really grasped that, so the idea of actually breaking down barriers and enabling people as individuals and focusing on their interests and their passions and making that their sort of route in, their route into both the gallery and into the art world and their own personal development. Talking about one of the longer standing partnerships, Peter and Derek. Peter having been a teacher but also a sculptor and a well-known artist in the area, in his partnership with Derek, and they've been together
from the beginning.
6 years?
6 years, yes.
6 years.
Actually from the beginning, yeah.
Doctor, I think I'm a pair of curtains for 6 days and put yourself together. And you mustn't laugh. You mustn't laugh. Keep a straight face. I'll tell you another one. Doctor, I think I'm a specialist, let's stop stirring it. I can't think of anything else.
I think they're like the Morecambe and Wise of the sort of Pallant House Gallery.
Well, about that then, I'll be aware of it from my sister.
Do you do those exercises?
No, not with Lorraine Kelly, I should do. I do watercolours, sometimes with pastels, with watercolours, all sorts of paintings. I've done that one. I've done those ones. No, I've done that one. Look. Yeah, that painting I've done it from my card from. I've done it up the same time. I done it for my mum on Mother's Day because I lost my mum. She brought me up well like a gentleman. So that's why I painted it for her with that picture. I've been with Peter about 4 years.
No more. 5.
5 years I've been with him.
Because I was a teacher, an art teacher, when I first joined the scheme, very early on in the sort of the initial training process, I had to back off from the teacher mode, really. I could see Derek was drawing me, and I thought, oh, that's strange. And I didn't know I had hair like that, and I said to Derek, Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? You sure you're looking at me when you're drawing me? And Derek answered quite crossly for the first time ever. He said, I'm looking. Do you remember that, Derek?
What happened was the cat got dumped on the table. He was licking something. He was licking the white spirits. And this minute the cat flew all everywhere, and this minute he dropped that dead.
He didn't quite drop down dead at that moment, but he
No.
didn't like the white spirit, did he?
No, he did like the white spirit.
He had it in his mouth, and then he was trying to get it off his paws, and he hated it, didn't he?
He hated it, and
Yeah.
that must have killed him or something.
No, he didn't die then, quite then. He did die, but no, he didn't die of drinking your white spirit. Sometimes I might be impatient with Derek, but I mean, I don't know that show, but I mean, it may be happening inside. That's the only sort of sometimes inattention. I think it's good that we've got a relationship that isn't just about art as well. That I'm friendly. I was friendly with Derek's mother before she passed away, and we've stayed friends now that Derek's moved in with his sister, and so there is a good relationship there, sort of a firm, friendly relationship.
It was 2 years ago, wasn't it? You first started this travel training thing. And you did it with Mark?
Yep.
To begin with. So did you do some trips with Mark?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't realise that, yeah.
It's good fun, I like looking at all the landmarks.
The next station is West Worthing.
Love it.
This is coach number 1 of 3.
Love it.
Sure, and by see, that's where your journey starts.
Yeah.
On the way to Chichester. So you've just taken photographs of kind of key bits of the journey.
Mark gave me some photographs because I didn't know the way. So I knew the way. So he gave me photographs of all types of things like the pub and the other pub up there called, I can't remember, it's called the Fountain or something, and Fat Face, the clothes shop in Iceland.
Did you find this difficult at all? You did, yeah, to begin with. What was it about it that was difficult?
Journey.
Yeah. Was it scary?
Yeah.
Was it really? Yeah, yeah. Because you're so relaxed about it now. I find it hard to believe that you were so bothered about it.
There's quite a sort of bond between them. I think
Yes.
there's a camaraderie and there's a humour there, and they sort of I think they sort of respect each other and value each other. And I think it's quite interesting the way John very much acknowledges Tom's creativity and really wants to facilitate and support that.
That looks upside down to me for some reason. No, I know, but I mean, there's something odd about what's going on there.
Why?
It's the way that roof is kind of floating somehow. It's really odd. Anyway, it's a wonderful photograph. You've managed to make these photographs look like paintings. I don't know quite how you've done it, but
Well, it's done by a phone camera and I blew it up too big. That's what the man said, and it's not clear.
Maybe that's why it looks like painting.
It's not clear enough.
Yes.
Probably.
The kitchen is the heart of the home. I don't think I've ever been there when they haven't been cooking something. It always makes you feel really hungry. But it's a nice atmosphere. I was aware of Alex before I met her, because when I was at Chichester Technical College, we were there at the same time, but we didn't actually know each other. But I had seen her about, so and it's quite a small place, this area. So, and that's how it all started, really.
Yeah. I've been really interested lately in this with the universe, because I was watching a program about the universe and the stars.
I've done 10 to start with, just to get the feel of how you wanted it to look.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel they're the right size.
Yeah.
I think if they were any
yeah, they've got the right size.
but
Yeah.
I think when we get them
I
all
think they're
on,
really good. I tend to like working in here because it's got all of my art materials and my art interests are in here, and Fran comes to work here rather than working at Pallant House with me, because I find it easier.
so if you're happy with that,
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I'll continue the S all the way round.
Yeah.
I think it.
Yeah.
I think it took me about an hour to do those, but I've got a lot quicker at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was still watching the telly and going to do it like this, you know.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
And they're a bit. The first one's not quite so good, but as I got round to the 10th one,
Yeah.
I've obviously cracked it now.
But the definitely aided to do.
So I think it took me about an hour, and I'm speeding up
Yeah.
all the time.
It's a real creative partnership there. You know, there's Alex with the ideas, and of course Fran will put them in, but she's trying very hard.
I don't think it's very interesting, because we still want to experiment using the colours, and I don't think the colours go very well with the background.
It's sort of personal choice, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I think the more ideas you come up with,
Yeah.
and the more we do it,
Yeah.
the less we will like certain
Yeah.
other pieces, which is quite normal, really.
I think really what I've learned in this is that it's as much about the artwork, it's the relationship that's as important as the artwork. In terms of the future, what's becoming clearer is that actually there are other opportunities within the gallery and into the wider community. So, you know, we've got the Hands Fibers Club, which people can meet if they want to in here, and there are opportunities to extend their techniques, art techniques, and meet people. It's a place to socialise, build your confidence, which is often part of people's need when they come to join a scheme, is that their confidence is quite low.